For over 50 years, the Bond franchise has provided audience worldwide with a steady assortment of super gadgets, electrifying action sequences and daring missions across many gorgeous locales. In addition to all these incredible spectacles, there have also been a wide array of stunning Bond-adjacent women that join 007 on his worldwide adventures. Oftentimes, the film's most memorable aspect are the various Bond girls that share the bill with their leading men but generally provide all too brief appearances in the series. Yeoh celebrity presents Bond girl scenes from all 25 James Bond movies. Number 25. Casino Royale 2006. James Bond goes on his first mission as a 00. Les Cipher is a banker to the world's terrorist. He is participating in a poker game at Montenegro, where he must win back his money in order to stay safe among the terrorist market. The boss of MI6, known simply as M, sent Bond to attend this game and prevent Les Cipher from winning. Bond, using help from Felix Leiter, Rene Mathis and having Vesper pose as his partner, enter the most important poker game in his already dangerous career. But if Bond defeats Les Cipher, will he and Vesper Lind remain safe? Number 24. Spectre 2015. A cryptic message from the past sent James Bond on a rogue mission to Mexico City and eventually Rome, where he met Lucia, the beautiful and forbidden widow of an infamous criminal. Bond infiltrates a secret meeting and uncovers the existence of the sinister organization known as Spectre. Meanwhile, back in London, Max, the new head of the Center of National Security, questions Bond's action and challenges the relevance of MI6 led by M. Number 23. Skyfall 2012. James Bond's mission is to keep a computer drive that has a list of British agents from being used against them. He chases the man who has it, and they have a brawl on top of a train. Miss Eve Moneypenny, an agent sent to assist Bond, has them in her crosshairs, but hesitates to take the shot because she might hit Bond, but M orders her to take it, which she does and hit Bond, who falls into the river and is believed to be dead. A few months later, the British government is upset with MI6 for losing the list, specifically with M. She is told that she will be allowed to retire, but she refuses to leave until the matter is resolved. Number 22. Die Another Day 2002. Pierce Brosnan gives one last mission as James Bond 007. Starting off in North Korea, Bond is betrayed and captured. 14 months later, Bond is set free, but traded for Zhao, who was captured by MI6. When back in his world, Bond set up to track down Zhao. Bond gets caught up in yet another scheme which sent him to millionaire Gustav Grave. Another MI6 agent known as Miranda Frost is also posing as a friend of Grave. Bond is invited to a presentation held by Grave about a satellite found in space which can project a huge laser beam. Number 21. Quantum of Solace 2008. Is there solace in revenge? James Bond and M sniff a shadowy international network of power and corruption reaping billions, as Bond pursues the agent of an assassination attempt on M. All roads lead to Dominic Green, a world-renowned developer of green technology. Green, a nasty piece of work, is intent on securing a barren area of Bolivia. In exchange for assisting a strongman stage a coup there. The CIA looked the other way, and only Bond, with help from a retired spy and from a mysterious beauty, stand in Green's way. M wonders if she can trust Bond or if vengeance possesses him. Number 20. GoldenEye 1995. When a deadly satellite weapon system falls into the wrong hands, only Agent James Bond 007 can save the world from certain disaster. Armed with his license to kill, Bond races to Russia in search of the stolen access code for GoldenEye, an awesome space weapon that can fire a devastating electromagnetic pulse toward Earth. But 007 is up against an enemy who anticipates his every move. A mastermind motivated by years of simmering hatred. Bond also squares off against Xenia Onatop, an assassin who uses pleasure as her ultimate weapon. Number 19. Live and Let Die 1973. When Bond investigates the murder of three fellow agents, he soon finds himself a target, evading the vicious assassin as he closes in on the powerful Kananga, known as Mr. Big. Kananga is coordinating a globally threatening scheme using tons of self-produced heroin. As Bond tries to unravel the mastermind's plan, he meets Solitaire, the beautiful tarot card reader, whose magical gifts are crucial to the crime lord. Bond, of course, works his own magic on her, and the stage is set for pulse-pounding action sequences involving voodoo, hungry crocodile, and turbocharged speedboat. Number 18. A View to a Kill 1985. James Bond returned from the USSR with a new computer chip, one that is invulnerable to the magnetic pulse of a nuclear explosion. The chip is being manufactured by Zorin Industries, headed up by a sociopathic businessman named Max Zorin, who is planning to corner the world microchip market by using explosive to cause an earthquake in the San Andreas Fault that will wipe out Silicon Valley and the millions who live and work there. Bond must face not only Zorin but the equally twisted Mede and Scarpin, another one of Zorin's henchmen. Number 17. Goldfinger 1964. British Secret Agent James Bond is tasked by the Bank of England and MI6 to investigate gold magnate Ori Goldfinger, who they suspect is building up a vast inventory of gold bars. At first, nothing seems all too special about the gold-obsessed tycoon, but after Bond gains knowledge of a secret scheme involving Goldfinger which is about to be initiated, codenamed Operation Grand Slam, he realizes that the fate of the entire Western economy may be at stake if the bullion dealer is not stopped. Number 16. Thunderball 1965. Whitehall mobilizes in coordination with the US when the Paris-based criminal organization Spectre demands £100 million ransom from NATO in diamond for the two British nuclear bombs their number 2 agent Emilio Lagos team stole from a Vulcan type RAF bomber by substituting French pilot Francois Duval, whom Vamp agent Fiona Volpe seduced with a plastic surgery produced double. Bond sees a link to Devil's scuba diver sister Dominique Domino and goes investigate around the Nassau, Bahamas enclosed villa estate of a domineering sugar daddy Lago, who keeps shark to feed enemies too. Number 15. From Russia with Love 1963. James Bond 007 is on the search for a Russian decoding machine known as Lecter. Bond needs to find this machine before the evil Spectre organization discover it. While being romantically linked with Russian girl Tatiana Romanova, Bond sneaks his way around Istanbul while each Spectre agent tries to pick him off, including the overpowering Donald Redgrant and ex-KGB agent Rosa Klebb, who know all of the tricks in the book and even possesses an incredible poison tip shoe. Number 14. On Her Majesty's Secret Service 1969. George Lazenby steps into the role of James Bond and is sent on his first mission. For help with Mark and Draco, he must become very close friend with his daughter Teresa and head off to hunt down Ernst Tavero one more time. This takes him to Switzerland, where he must pose as Sir Hilary Bray to find out the secret plan of Blofeld. The facility is covered with Blofeld's guards as well as his henchwoman Irma Bunt. Number 13. The World Is Not Enough 1999. When oil tycoon Sir Robert King is murdered in cold blood, M assigned James Bond to go and protect his daughter Electra. An anarchist named Renard, who was shot with a bullet in his head by another agent, seemed to be of concern to MI6, and he has his eyes set on taking down the King pipeline and Electra along with it. While on assignment, Bond suddenly becomes suspicious on Electra's motive to move her pipeline. With help from his old adversary Valentin Zubowski and physicist Dr. Christmas Jones, Bond must work against time to stop the terrorist plan to destroy the pipeline before it's too late. Number 12. Dr. No, 1962. Everything starts when the British agent John Strangeway and his secretary go missing in Jamaica. James Bond is assigned by M to investigate what have happened with the agents. 007 team up with CIA agent Felix Leiter and the native quarrel that work with him. And 007 learned that Strangeway was investigating the Crab Key Island that belonged to the mysterious Dr. No and is very well protected by armed guards. Soon they learn that Dr. No is toppling the rocket launched by NASA at Cape Canaveral, and 007 goes to Crab Key with Quarrel to seek evidence against Dr. No. Number 11. License to Kill 1989. James Bond is on possibly his most brutal mission yet. Bond's good friend Felix Leiter is left near death by drug baron Franz Sanchez. Bond sets off on the hunt for Sanchez, but not everyone is happy. MI6 does not feel Sanchez is their problem and strip Bond of his license to kill, making Bond more dangerous than ever. Bond gained the aid of one of Leiter's friend known as Pambovia and sneak his way into the drug factories, which Sanchez owned. Will Bond be able to keep his identity secret, or will Sanchez see Bond's true intentions? Number 10. Tomorrow Never Dies 1997. Elliot Carver is an egotistical media baron. Carver has the power to reach every person on the planet through his Carver Media Group network, except for the People's Republic of China, who refuses his presence in their country. When he is tied to the disappearance of a British battleship in the South China Sea, James Bond is sent to investigate. It is in Hong Kong where Bond meets Wai Lin, a member of the People's External Security Force of China. With and without Wai Lin's help, Bond soon starts to uncover a plot that goes all the way back to a mission on the Russian-Kazakh border and will start a war only to feed the fire that is Carver's ego. Number 9. Diamonds Are Forever 1971. After traveling the world in his quest to kill Blofeld, Bond returned triumphantly only to discover a case waiting for him. A large amount of diamond has been stolen from the South African mine and two offbeat assassins are killing everyone in the smuggling ring one by one. Bond goes undercover as Peter Frank, diamond smuggler. What he discovers shocks him. The head of the smuggling ring is none other than Ernst Towers. Now Bond must resist the wiles of a beautiful smuggler and survive the machinations of Mr. Wind and Mr. Kidd, Blofeld's two best assassins, so that he can uncover Blofeld's sinister plot. Number 8. The Spy Who Loved Me 1977. A shipping magnate, Carl Stromberg, has employed two brilliant scientists to develop a submarine tracking system. Once it is finished, he assures them of multi-million-dollar payout to their Swiss bank accounts, but not before ruthlessly murdering his young assistant by dumping her into a tank inhabited by a man-eating tiger shark. Shortly afterward, British and Soviet submarine vanish while on routine moves and Bond is called into action. Also called to duty is his Soviet counterpart Major Anya Amasova. Though they are initially working against each other, the British Secret Service and KGB begin to work together to find the microfilm that contain the tracking system. Bond and Anya must deal with Stromberg's goons, who have been ordered to eliminate anyone who come into contact with the microfilm. Number 7. Moonraker 1979. A space shuttle called the Moonraker, built by Drax Industry, is on its way to the UK when it is hijacked in midair and the crew of the 747 carrying it is killed. Bond immediately is called into action and starts the investigation with Hugo Drax. While at the Drax laboratories, Bond meets the brilliant and stunning Dr. Holly Goodhead, a NASA astronaut and CIA agent who is investigating Drax for the US government. One of Drax's thugs, the sinister Chen, attempts to kill 007 at the lab, but when that fails, he follows Bond to Venice and tries again there. Number 6. For Your Eyes Only 1981. After disposing of a familiar-looking face, Bond is sent to recover a communication device known as an ATSC, which went down with a British spy ship as it sunk. Bond must hurry though, as the Russians are also out for this device. On his travel, he also meets Melina Havelock, whose parents were brutally murdered. Bond also encounters Aristotle and Milos. Each of them are accusing the other of having link with the Russians. Bond must team up with Melina, solve who the true ally is, and find the ATSC before it's too late. Number 5. You Only Live Twice 1967. During the height of the Cold War, the United States and the Soviet Union lose one spacecraft each after they are both seemingly swallowed by a second unidentified spacecraft. The two superpowers are quick to blame one another for the disappearances, causing tension to skyrocket. The United Kingdom has an alternate theory regarding the disappearances, however, a theory involving Japan, and sent their number one spy James Bond to investigate there. With the help of the Japanese Secret Service, he uncovered a plot far more sinister than anyone could have ever imagined. Number 4. Octopussy 1983. James Bond must investigate the murder of a fellow agent who was clutching a priceless peg egg at the time of his death. The trail leads to the mysterious Octopussy, whose traveling circus feature a company of luscious athletic women. Bond and Octopussy share a passionate affection, but soon 007 discovers that the elegant Kamal Khan is working with a mad Russian general to blow up an atomic bomb on a US Air Force base. As Bond tries to stop the nightmare scheme, his exploit will include a riveting chase through the streets of India, a deadly brawl on top of a speeding train, and a breathtaking mid-air knife fight on an aeroplane wing. Number 3. The Living Daylights 1987. After Bond helped Russian officer Georgy Kosko make a daring defection to the West, the intelligence community is shocked when Kosko is abducted from his remote hiding place. Bond leaps into action, following a trail that leads to the gorgeous Kara, who play Bond as easily as she plays her Stradivari cello. As they unravel a complex weapon scheme with global implications, they are forced into hair-raising chases, a riveting jailbreak, and an epic battle in the Afghanistan desert with tank, airplane, and a legion of freedom fighter on horseback. Number 2. The Man with the Golden Gun 1974. Francisco, a hitman who is known as the Man with the Golden Gun, because of the golden gun he carries and the gold bullet he uses on his targets. Bond receives a message supposedly from Francisco saying that Bond is his next target. So M decides to relieve Bond of his duty until the danger has been neutralized. But Bond, feeling that the mission he was on is of the utmost urgency, decides to go and find Francisco, and he thinks he found him, but discovers that Francisco is not after him when he had a clear shot at him and missed, which he doesn't do. But the man who was killed is the man for whom he was originally looking. Number 1. No Time to Die 2021. Bond has left active service and is enjoying a tranquil life in Jamaica. His peace is short-lived when his old friend Felix, later from the CIA, turns up asking for help. The mission to rescue a kidnapped scientist turned out to be far more treacherous than expected, leading Bond onto the trail of mysterious villain armed with dangerous new technology. Reportedly, Daniel Craig is expected to going to be dramatically cutting back on doing any dangerous stunt work in this film due to his age and his injury on Spectre.